a week ago tonight, what started happening to you?
Okay. So it took some convincing on Phineas's part to put this on the pod
Yeah.
because I was so scared.
She was shook.
Okay. So we recorded our first episode and I get a call.
During the first episode.
Was this during?
Because you listened to the voicemail.
Because I didn't answer it.
Yeah.
Right. So immediately after recording the first episode, I have a voicemail.
Claudia's going to pull up the voicemail.
Are we playing it? Is that...
I think we should play it.
And like sort of let the audience kind of process it.
Yeah.
How we would have.
Yeah.
With no information.
So Claudia gets a call from a Miami number.
Yeah.
Which your iPhone generously tells you.
My heart is beating.
Okay, play the voice. We listened to this a week ago tonight, and my studio was leaking, and the kitchen was leaking. It was quite a night.
And the worst part for me was the sun was down because when it's dark outside,
things are
scary
scarier.
things happen.
Yeah, if it were broad daylight as it is right now, and we're recording this, nobody's scared of anything. You're drinking matcha.
This is why we're recording it at 1 p.m. now.
We're fearless.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this is the voicemail Claudia gets.
Claudia Zulewski, I want you to listen to me carefully. We already know about your life. We want you to give us some money. We want $5,000 and we want you to send them using MoneyGram. You don't have to go anywhere. You can do it online. You don't send them, we are going to have to shoot you.
Which sucks.
Do you guys know? I pulled my head away from that because I didn't want to blow everyone's ears.
Yeah.
I hope that was like, you might have to
No, it worked.
those
I was looking at the VU.
You guys, that was so scary to receive.
At 9 p.m.
At dark.
At dark. After dark. And they say your full name.
Okay. Yeah, so like let's just like break this down real quick. First of
Yeah.
all, they're not using an unknown number. So that was like
Slightly like the fact that it was unknown.
that was the first sign of like this is spam.
Yeah, well, it's very fishy to me. Oh, and they texted you at the same time.
Oh my god. Okay, so
They
I
were
get that
texting her
voicemail
and
and I'm
WhatsApping
freaking
her.
out.
Yeah.
And then they text me. What did I title them? Florida
murder,
spam, Florida killer,
Florida
killer.
Claudia
I guess I
Selesky.
could just type in the keywords "kill
We
you."
already know about your life.
Here it is.
We just want some money.
Claudia, we know about your life and your family. We want you to send us $5,000 through MoneyGram. Do it online. We will give you the details.
Now let's-
You do not send them, we will kill you.
we will kill you. They're literally death threats. So
Terrifying.
So let's unpack this though. Here's listen. I don't want to not take a death threat seriously ever.
Oh, we took this as
We took it-
seriously as we could have.
We did, but with that in mind, we did both clock fishy things.
A few things.
So the first fishy thing is we know about you and your family is very blanket.
It's the most vague you can get.
If they really knew about her and
threat.
her family, it would be like, we know about Peaches and Phineas. We know about your,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like we know about you and your family is actually a tell that the caller
They
doesn't
have
know.
no idea
They don't
about
know
my
anything.
life and my family.
MoneyGram to me seems very spammy.
Never heard of it.
Why wouldn't they just want like cash in a bag on a doorstep or something? MoneyGram,
I know.
And I hate to be the one to say this.
Say it.
$5,000?
$5,000. $5,000
for murder?
for a life.
Like, isn't that like a fridge? Like, do you know what I mean? Like I don't like $5,000.
Listen, it's a lot of money, but to threaten someone's life and
Yeah.
possibly go to jail for
Yeah.
murder
You know when
over
people
$5,000?
You know when people are like, "Would you do this for this amount of money?" They're like,
mean,
"Would you jump in the ocean?
we've-
Like, would you jump off this dock for $500 whatever?" If someone said, "Would you kill a person?" First of all, I would never.
No.
But $5,000,
Well,
not
didn't-
even close.
Didn't we recently learn from Tiger King
Tiger
that a hitman is like, what, 100,000?
Yes, Doc Antle, who has definitely had people murdered, says, you hire a hitman for $5,000. I don't think you could get a hitman to do it for $20,000. I suspect you would need to pay a hitman
A
$100,000.
qualified source.
Yeah, really knows his hitman.
Anyways, so those were the initial things that we kind of were like, okay, that's shady, but still, this is a death threat.
Yeah.
So
We made a security guard aware
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we sent over the audio files, screenshots, number, everything
Yeah.
to security. And then I called the police.
Okay, well, no, you called the police after 2 or 3 days of it.
Yeah, I think it was the next day.
So the next day at almost exactly the same time, you got another
Yes.
call.
Yeah, so this is the issue. They did it 4 days in a row.
Oof. Was it 4?
It was 4.
That's a lot of days in a row.
Yeah. And I only received one text message, but after that, I think I got a message or call from WhatsApp, which is basically just connected with your phone number, so that makes sense.
Yeah, they were only reaching out to you through the
via,
one
like,
means
phone.
of communication
Yeah.
that you had.
But they continued to call, and the other fishy thing was that it was happening within the same hour.
Every
so
day.
if this is a spam company, like, they're going through a directory of numbers and names and going, we're gonna have to kill you, we're gonna have to shoot you. Let me play the one that came on day 2.
Yeah.
Right? This was very much like, okay, this...
The calls actually got progressively less scary.
If they started off with this one...
We probably wouldn't have called the cops.
Okay.
Claudia, we just want you to give us the $5,000 we asked you for. You don't give them, we are going to have to fuck you up.
Dude, I still kind of get the chills hearing these.
Claudia, we just want the $5,000 we ask you for. You do not give them. We're going to have to fuck you up.
We're going to have to fuck you up.
It's I of course have been unable to stop imitating this voice all week.
You have been doing it all week.
It must be
every day.
It must be the worst part about dating me is that.
I'm so glad this is an audio-only platform, because your face...
Claudia, Soleski.
It tenses up.
Well, you have to for the throat to sound like that Kermit the Frog
Yeah.
voice. So we got that. Claudia's rattled, and I'm like,
I'm so rattled.
we get
to my bones.
we get one of my tour managers, we get security on the phone, and they're like, we advise that you file a police report because